Paula was a great patient of mine. I didn't see her that often. And I met her initially back in my practice in Pennsylvania, which came in with head, neck, and shoulder pain and inability to move her right arm. I mean, it was maybe 15 degrees. She could lift her arm up without the excruciating pain that not only went here to the shoulder, but shoved all the way up her neck, into her head, and caused insomnia. She'd only had it for about a week, so it was fairly short term. She came into the practice. I did chiropractic manipulation, specifically on the neck and shoulder, and within minutes, she was 100%. Called me a couple days later and said, shoot, I've had the best sleep of my life, and I didn't see her for another year. So a year later, she comes in with exactly the same thing. I thought, shoot, probably reaching behind the seat, correcting one of the kids, probably, or getting a purse out of the back seat. And zap, same thing. Pain in the shoulder, couldn't lift her arm, had neck pain, couldn't sleep. Cool. So we did the same darn thing, and it worked once again. Then, a month later, same symptoms exactly. Shoulder pain, couldn't lift her arm, zapping pain up her head and part of her neck, even her eyeball. She said there was some difficulty seeing out of the right side. I thought, whoa, this is some mean stuff. This is your typical chiropractic case. So I sent her out for x-rays, even an MRI scan, some blood tests, just to make sure it wasn't something that was way outside my area of expertise. And everything was normal. Good, things came back normally. We worked with her 3 or 4 times. She was pretty darn good, except that this time she said she had a fear of death. Like, where the hell did that come from? She says, I've had it for a while. And if I die, my 3 kids aren't going to have a mom. That really got my attention. So I was just getting into brain work. And I said, let's do a brain map. Let's just see what part of your brain is working, what part may not be. Because what I knew was, and what we found out was, just so to match with my theory in her case, what we found out was that her right prefrontal cortex was getting way too much power from the left side, which is faster. The right side of the brain should be a little bit slower, a little bit more relaxed, and just not as complex to work with. So discovered that causes panic, unexplained panic, and that's kind of her thing. She had nothing to fear. I mean, she had a great husband. He had a great job, but no financial challenges at all. Kids were awesome, but there was something in her past that caused this to happen. It was happening more and more and more, as it turns out. But the only external indicator was, get this, pain in her shoulder, pain in her neck, and pain that showed up in her right eye, plus the loss of vision. And then from that, she lost sleep. So was I working with her to help her with sleep? Not necessarily. I was working with her to get her brain to work better so it can fix the darn thing. And when I learned that, I thought, okay, I'm all in on brainwave technology, brain mapping, and neurofeedback. Because then what we did was we trained her brain to slow down on the right side and never had a problem after that. So that's what sold me.